Hey guys, Baby Vic here, back with another review. Today we are looking at three things in one. We are looking at the iCare 110 from Eleaf, a brand new iCare product from them. This is an insanely small 11mm wide vape from them, e-cig from them. This is their brand new thing. This has a 350 mAh battery and a 1.3mm capacity tank. I've got this one in black, but it's available in a range of colours. We've also got this one, the 140. The 140 from them as well. This has a 2mm capacity, a 650 mAh battery, and the same coil heads in all three, I should say, as well. This one's in stainless steel, but again available in different colours. And then finally, this big one here. Look at this. This one is the 160, the iCare 160. This one has 3.5mm capacity, 1500 mAh battery, and they all have differences as well. It's not a case of the size. They all use the same coil head, but they all actually have loads of differences as well. So, what do you want to know? What do you want to know first? Let's have a look in here. Okay, so first of all, the one thing they do all have in common is they all use this 1.1 ohm IC coil from Eleaf. They all use these tiny little things. You're going to focus on that. Not much to show really, it's just a little vertical coil, canthal and cotton, that comes out at 1.1 ohm. They all come with charging cable, 2 coils, and that is all you need. And they come, they come with a manual obviously as well. And they come in a box like this. Okay, so this is the 140. This is the one that I'm vaping on. Quite a few bits going on, but this is what it vapes like. I'll just show you what it vapes like first. So, you know, quite a loose mouth to lung. You can sort of do almost restricted lung. Kind of. So that is that. If you're wondering about the naming convention on these, they're called what they are, presumably because of their width. So the 110 is 11mm, the 140 is 14mm, and the big boy, the 160, is 16mm. In terms of length, they're all different lengths. And it's not to scale, it's not to pattern as you would expect. The 110 is actually taller than the 140, so you really do need to work out which one is best for you. They all do that. They all have different draws as well. So for example, the draw on the 110 and the 140 is the draw I've just shown you before. That sort of mouth to lungy feel, whereas the 160, the holes are bigger, it's much more of a lung hit. Okay, the holes are slightly bigger. If I show them side by side there, you can see the holes, and they're bigger. So a different vape on the 160. Obviously the capacity is different, as I've said. What else do we need to cover? Loads of colours, I think I've said that as well. What are these for? So obviously you're going to have to work out which one's best for you. This one is not particularly pocket friendly, but I suppose a work vape or a vape to grab at home, if you're just starting off moving from cigarettes to vaping, maybe take this one to work and then have this one waiting for you while you're sorting this one out, charging it or whatever in the evenings. You know, the battery life on this one and the tank capacity on this one is insane. This is, this is a full dayer. 1500 mAh vaping on a 1.1 ohm coil, battery life is going to be excellent. They also have loads of subtle little differences, like they all have different drip tips. The 140 has a spiral drip tip, clear drip tip going on. The 110, I'm guessing the drip tip wouldn't fit. They've gone with this thin, very thin but straight drip tip, and then on the big boy they've gone for this huge. Let's have a look if it comes off though. They're all removable. They all. Let's see if a normal drip tip fits in here. Yeah, they all fit normal drip tips. Well, the two big ones fit normal drip tips, but they've gone for this huge, big, clear thing here. So that's that. There we go. So this is the new iCare range: 110, 140, 160. What's it vape like? Not bad vape at all. To operate them all, again another difference here. To operate these two, you simply pull off this section. I'm assuming that doesn't come off there. Let's give it a go. No. To operate the 140, to refill it, it's a coil coming out job. And you shove it all in like that, and you pour it in the cup, and there is a line to fill to. And the same can be said for the 110. Again, you just open it up, pour your juice in there. Now the 160, the big one, that actually has top fill, and you can unscrew this, and you've got your very traditional top fill setup. And that is why, if you're looking at the tanks, there's no line on this tank. You don't need it. You can fill it to the top. Once you've got your coil in there, you can put it all back together, and you can just take the top off and fill it in a traditional style, except with top fill. So this one does have more going on. It's got more air, more battery life, more capacity, and top fill, whereas these other two don't. So it really does depend on what you're actually looking for here as to which one you want to go for. Is there anything else you need to know? 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. USB charging. They've got a USB port here. You just plug it in, nice and easy. 5 clicks on. See that button flashing there? 5 clicks like that. And when you fire as well, you just need to watch the button. I think they're solid. So much better than the Egos back in the day. In my opinion, these are better than the original set of iCares as well. These ones, I think they vape better. They vape in a more modern style, I would say. It doesn't feel like really thin Canthal and silica. It feels like a modern Clearomizer vape, which is really good. The draw's nice. I don't know what a smoker would feel about the draw. They would have to figure it out for themselves. But yeah, I think the flavour's okay for what it is. Not stellar at all. Don't get me wrong. But it's okay for what it is. I think it definitely will convert smokers to vapors, which is good. Really well made, really solid, really tidy. I think it's good. I think these are a massive improvement. This latest iCare range is a massive improvement overall. If you've got a smoker in your life, maybe treat them to something like this. I think it's cracking. I've been very big, and I'll see you again soon.